friends, this is the video to go over your homework for tonight, Tuesday, November 29th. Let's jump right in. Our first problem is a powers of 10 problem. Is that a power of 10 I see? Then all you got to do is listen to me. There's only one rule. That's not a lot. All you got to do is move that dot. Multiply to the right, to the right, to the right. We're going to multiply to the right 4 place values because our exponent is a 4. That means we move the dot 4 place values. So I'm going to go down here to rewrite my number so that I have plenty of space to move it. I'm going to take 4 hops. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see a blank space, put a 0 in. Whew, that looks like a very large number. So I'm going to go write it over here. And then I'm going to put my commas in. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So our answer is 4,697,000. All right. Looking on to number 2, we're going to round to the nearest whole number. My whole number is 49. Today, I'm going to use a number line to help me round it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here with 49 on my number line, and then I'm going to choose the next whole number. The next whole number is 50. Halfway between 49 and 50 is 49 and 5/10. Now I'm going to place that number. 49 and 9/10 is super close to 50. I only need one more tenth to get to 50. So of course it's going to round up to 50 wholes. That is the answer to number 2. Number 3 says find the value of the underlying digit. Well, here's my decimal. My decimal tells me where the ones place is, then tens, then hundreds. So this 2 is in the hundreds place. It is worth 200. That's its value. Number 4, we're going to compare these two numbers. I have 6 and 4/10 and 6 and 55 hundredths, right? So we say line them up, 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 line them up, 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 line them up, up, up. We're comparing, right? If I see a blank space, I'm going to go ahead and put that 0 in. I'm going to start over on the left. 6 and 6, same number. Can't compare it. Go on to the tenths numbers. I've got a 4 and a 5. 5/10 is bigger than 4/10, so this is my bigger number. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to make sure that I use the symbol that opens up on the bigger number. So that's the symbol I'm going to need. That's the less than symbol. So my equation is 6 and 4/10 is less than 6 and 55 hundredths. We need a less than symbol. Moving on to our word problems. Number 5, a recycling company had 364 pounds of materials to sort. 364 pounds of materials. To make it easier, they split them into boxes. They're going to split them into boxes, with each full box having 32 pounds. So my boxes are going to have 32 pounds. How many full boxes did they have? So let's think of it like a human before we think about it like a mathematician. I'm going to take these pounds of materials, right? And I'm going to be splitting them into boxes, splitting them. Well, what am I really doing? I'm dividing them into groups, into these boxes. So this is a division problem. Okay, but what am I dividing? Let's think about it. Well, I just said it. I'm dividing the material. How much material do I have? I have 364 pounds. All right, and what am I dividing those into? I'm dividing it into the boxes, the different boxes. Well, do I know how many boxes? No, that's the question. How many full boxes? Well, then what do I know? Well, I know how much goes in each box, so that's what my group, I'm going to split it into groups of 32 pounds. Split it into groups of 32 pounds. So I'm going to do 364 divided by 32. I've looked at it like a human, now I can look at it like a mathematician. I'm going to head on over to my whiteboard to solve this because I do need a little bit more space. All right, so let's set it up. 300, oops, you can't see that. There it is. 364 divided by 32. It's time to divide. I'll tell you how it's done. Using partial quotients is a whole lot of fun. Set up your think box, hundreds, tens, and ones. Next, look at the problem, because we've only just begun. All right, so I got to finish setting up this think box over here. So that is 3,200. That is 320, and that is 32. Using friendly numbers is the way to go. Put your number on the outside and your answer below. My hundreds numbers are way too big, so I'm going to go down here to my tens numbers. Well, 10 times 32 is 320. That's pretty close to 360. Do you want to see what 20 would do? Might as well, right? So I'm going to do 32 times 2. Remember my trick? 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. Add your 0, add your 0. Now 32 times 20 is 640. And that is pretty close to... Ooh, no, it's not. It's way too big. So let's go back to 10 times 32. I think that's the only one we can do. So put your number on the outside and your answer below. Subtraction comes next. Yeah, you know it's getting real. We're trying to make the dividend completely disappear. Keep using friendly numbers to subtract the dividend. I can't use another 10, so I'm down to my ones. And you know what? I think 1 is the answer that I'm going to need because I can't do a 2. 2 would put it into the 60s. In fact, it would put it into 64. Put your number on the outside and your answer below. Subtraction comes next. Yeah, you know it's getting real. We're trying to make the dividend completely disappear. Keep using friendly numbers to subtract the dividend. When you can subtract again, then you know you've reached the end. I can't subtract again because I'm down here at 12, and 12 is less than 32. So let's wrap this problem up because you know it's getting late. Add up your friendly numbers. There's your answer. Man, you're great. So my answer is 11 with a remainder of 12. But what do those numbers mean? Well, let's go back to the problem. The problem is asking me how many full boxes did they have. I took this material, I separated it into groups of 32. I figured out that I have 11 groups. That means I have 11 boxes. What about this 12 left over? That's that extra 12 pounds that I couldn't put into a box. Do I need to know about 12 extra pounds in order to answer the question, how many full boxes? No. So for this problem, I don't need to tell them my remainder. I only need my quotient. So the answer to number 5, how many full boxes did they have, is 11 boxes. Last problem. A charity fundraiser charges $738 per plate. If there are 15 guests at the fundraiser, how much money did they earn? Well, let me think about this. All right, so these people are going to a fundraiser. 15 people are going to a fundraiser. It says they charge $738 per plate. Well, every person's going to want a plate of food, right? So that means that each person, 15 people, are going to get a plate. So that's 15 plates. If every plate costs $738, well, let's see, the first plate would be $738. Then to get the second plate, I would have to add $738. And then the third plate would add $7. So this is a repeated addition problem. This is a multiplication problem. Well, what am I multiplying? I'm multiplying the people 15 times the money that it's going to cost for them to get a plate. $738. All right, so let's set this up. When I set this problem up, I'm going to put the bigger number on top, lining it up. Here we go. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 1 is 36. 0 and cross, oops, wrong one. Cross out, 0 and cross out. Keep going. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 7 is 7. Add them up. Here we go. 0. 9 plus 8 is 17. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 1, 2, 3, comma. So, how much money did they earn when 15 guests bought plates for $730? This is money, so I need to label it. They earned $11,070. Wow, that's a lot of money that they earned. All right, so there's your answers for the homework for tonight. I'll see you in class tomorrow.